When we consider democracy, mostly we think of political systems, elections, and voting. The word democracy literally means rule by the people, and learning how that works as a democratic process is an important step in building a spirit of democracy. But there's more to it than that. Any activity, program, or opportunity that builds understanding of our role in society, rights and responsibilities, sense of justice, or respect for diversity contributes to our spirit of democracy. It's also growing each time we exercise our voices in a debate or discussion, consider and share opinions, or speak out for the greater good.
With this in mind, let's start in your classroom and consider what opportunities do you have to build students' spirit of democracy. How do you already encourage discussion, debate, different perspectives, negotiation, compromise, collective decision-making, respectful challenge, freedom of thought and speech? In what ways do you promote equality, fairness, and justice? How do you encourage student voice and choice and celebrate a spirit of democracy in the classroom?
Sometimes it's not immediately obvious until you pause and reflect. For example, in literature, when we work in groups to analyze different characters' perspectives, when we listen actively to different viewpoints. In science, when we collaborate and share roles equally on team experiments. In maths, when we work together to tackle real-world data problems with critical thinking. In PE, when teams create and agree on rules together for student-led games. And in art and music, when we explore themes of freedom, justice, or cultural identity through creative projects or performances.
In any subject, when we discuss or debate current events, ethical dilemmas, or social issues, or when we analyze perspectives, form opinions, and write persuasive essays, we are building a spirit of democracy in the classroom. Of course, in some subjects, this is more obvious than others. For example, in civics or citizenship education, politics, sociology, PSHE, or ethics.
Now let's go beyond the classroom and look at co-curricular opportunities that test and stretch our spirit of democracy. This might happen through real-world experiences, community engagement, or actively taking part in democratic process. Your school student council, student government, or Round Square committee provides opportunities to exercise the practical processes of democracy as students stand for election, campaign, vote, and then take forward majority decision-making. Student leadership structures that include roles such as year or class representatives or house captains also demonstrate how representative democracy works for constituent groups. Your school might already offer opportunities for democratic decision-making in everyday school life, such as consultation on design and management of classroom and outdoor spaces, or open forums on school uniforms, timetabling, policies, and rules.
Some schools use techniques such as restorative justice circles to openly discuss a conflict or issue or offer peer mediation workshops to help resolve disputes in a fair and democratic way. Media and digital literacy initiatives also help to build a spirit of democracy. Examples include school newspapers, digital journalism clubs, and student-led social media campaigns in which students create platforms to discuss civic and ethical topics. These sorts of activities encourage student voice as students investigate and report on school and local issues. Many schools also run workshops and programs about digital safety, fact-checking, and misinformation to equip students to critically assess media and AI narratives.
Perhaps your school runs Socratic seminars, philosophical debates, or roundtable discussions with experts and community leaders. You might invite community leaders, politicians, and activists to speak at events or engage with students in other forums. At Round Square conferences, keynote speeches are followed by baraza discussions as an opportunity for students to discuss and unpack the topic over a 60 or 90-minute facilitated session. Many Round Square schools use this same mechanism in other forums. Youth-led awareness campaigns on issues such as mental health, climate change, or human rights teach powerful lessons about collective conscience and positive action.
Out in the wider community, many schools develop civic engagement and social action opportunities, including community service and advocacy projects. Perhaps your school already partners with local organizations to work on issues of local concern around environmental sustainability, social justice, or education reform. Examples can be found in the next section.
Next, let's go further afield and consider how you collaborate with teachers in Round Square schools across the world to connect your students with their peers, to share and compare lived experience and understand each other's different points of view. Classroom collaborations can be advertised via the Round Square website and in the weekly newsletter. Round Square Zoom postcards, worldwide show and tell, and various online study labs also offer opportunities to exercise student voice, share perspectives, and challenge thinking on an international scale. There are case studies and learning hub modules on participating and hosting.
Round Square schools also collaborate on online debates, topical discussions, and virtual exchange. Model United Nations, or MUN as it's known, is a great way of building foundational understanding for a spirit of democracy. Many Round Square schools run their own MUN clubs and host and take part in local and national events and competitions, often inviting other Round Square schools to join. Each year, Round Square's conference calendar includes conferences hosted by schools around the theme of democracy. Sometimes Round Square also hosts international debating events and big barazas. Look out for these opportunities in Round Square Weekly.
We hope this presentation has sparked some ideas for growing students' spirit of democracy. In the next section, we will take a deeper dive into some of those ideas through case studies from Round Square schools.